You know right, assassinate. Airport and Timaya. Mojana Nanu Shegu Edigu on my yay.
Mbobi bi akwaba eba story Melodies TV sorry. Mbobi bi akwaba eba Melodies TV so na many about story bi so etifo I'm really worried. Shamanka na meboa. I'm really worried. Now we'll go through the story and then etifo ya na mo ntwe mo adwen. Osha story na we kasapafmonline.com. O say Kasoa R1TUAL boys face 3 years jail term as court drops jury trial. Now, young story nim. See the two Kasoa boys who have been charged with the murder of a 10-year-old Ishmael Mensah Abdullahi will face a 3-year jail term if found guilty. This is because the two accused persons, a 15-year-old juvenile and an 18-year-old young offender per the Juvenile Justice Act cannot be tried as adults. In court on Thursday, May 12, when the case was called for the jury to be empaneled, the court presided over by Justice Lydia Osei-Mafo said the accused persons will no longer face jury trial due to their ages. As before today, I have stated we were going to empanel the jury. However, looking at the ages of the accused, one being 18 and the other being 15, and considering the Juvenile Justice Act, it may not be necessary to have them tried by a jury, Justice Lydia Osei-Mafo stated. The Juvenile Justice
MELODIES
Act
TV on
2003, YouTube. Act 653 states that a young offender means a person who is 18 years or above, 18 years but is under 21 years. According to the court, the oldest among them is still a young offender under the Juvenile Justice Act. And in the case before us, neither offense, if he is found culpable, is likely to be sentenced a maximum of 3 years under the Juvenile Justice Act. For this reason, the court adjourned the case to May 26th to enable the court set out parameters for the trial of accused persons who will be tried summarily. According to EIB Network's court correspondent, Mutala Inusa, the trial should be conducted within 6 months under the law. The two accused persons are said to have killed their friend for ritual money. While the 15-year-old had insisted on committing the crime, the 18-year-old denies the offense. The two were present in court with their lawyers, Samuel Etua and Martin Pebu, while Anastasia Karim held a brief for Nana Adoma Osei for the prosecution. And for insem no any na ohwe lawyers a edi asem we nso amo lawyers a represent sankole nso a enya lawyers nketo a lawyers kese so well anyway yen konsem no we Ghana na yewo. Now I mean I have a lot of questions, right? Say the me read ye no wan ti ase a almost you go court no and a judge no on say the latest on this story, right? Me ba say and me be explain it to say latest on assembly the entire assembly up till now yen din wie are still air coso. And they said because I think say omo committee offense no was it 2020 or 2021, right? But up to now yen di asem no na the entire na up to now yen di asem no and they say na ye empanel the jury. Mama mo ati ase say ye ka say
MELODIES TV on YouTube.
Jury normal people be ye be train omo na de omo atena se na omo etie asem no. Inti they are very neutral. Inti jury no to me fa ebia obi a we teacher, obi a we doctor, obi a we nurse. Inti san nkrofo no na ya form ebia be ye to nkrofo be ye 12, ebia nkrofo be ye 8. Na de omo aba betena court ho. Na ye di asem no wo mo te up and down no omo etie asem ni nina no womu nina nso etie no mu ehunu say okay asem no we na na asem yede we na na asem yede inti jury no majority etrese asem no say na etie it is believed say well because most of them omo ye neutral na womo akọ towards one direction no na say they believe say eno na ye den esiye inti ene na efe ni jury. Now the reason why case we now up till now enyam like omunya ndie papa entre nsem ni mu ne say ye ma yete ase say na ye empanel the jury na say jury no ya selecting crofo e ma ye train omo na ye de omo aba betena asem no so na ende say utie the eba from court na utie judge ne nsem a wo kan wo say ade ne kra no wo hwa jury ne kra no ase wo mo ho enhye da like mo ho enhye da enye den enhia kra sa biom because wo hwa encrofu per the Juvenile Justice Act no they cannot be tried as adults. Not say Ghana mrano etre say enkolei even though wo mo edi boni say no yen to me emma embrano enu omundi te say de wo mo ye mpanyimfo embrano ne omo bedi te say de wo mo ye nkola nti wo hwe embrano kra na etre say the number of years a yebetumi amomo say yekodi asem no kra na ehun ne say eye no kware say wo mo no mukum Kasoa akola na the number of years a yebetumi de amomo kra no just 3 years. Utie de ba. Or say, however, looking at the ages
Melodies
of the accused,
TV on YouTube.
One being 18 and the other being 15, and considering the Juvenile Justice Act, it may not be necessary to have them tried by a jury. Inti judge no, your bad justice leader or say man for in some way no. Inti I don't know what's going on. So, by the saying justice no, and a judge no, or be realize this particular side because senior na make no and no na nkrofo bebre na airtrain. That is what we were all waiting for. Maybe let me show you something. Because yen ya na complain say asem no eko slow den and yet say maybe Kasoa maybe let me show you something. If you see the story, you see you've been who story now. The same tremo baby. Because na case no I late. And the yeka say I didn't na case na late. And na some more catch and say so any this is the story. And mo catch and say jury never better na asem so no they are undergoing training. So this is the story, right? This is the story. Some months ago, this is I see some of the people sampled for jury duties in the trial of 2 teenagers who killed an 11-year-old boy at Kasoa last year for rituals are being taken through series of training.
Melodies TV on YouTube.
Na Kasoa case no achesa asem wo we ka train say jury no wo mo betina asem ne so no ye de omo go through training interna case na ache no. Also the trial court had ordered the registrar to make available a list of competent persons for the empaneling of the jury to facilitate the efficient hearing of the case. So the story is there. Inti enese bia bosremoka ena me pese me de asem eto eye court no eso. There is a story that shows say indeed the reason why the case was delaying and they say they were training the omo betena omo bedani jury no the jurors no they were training them. Inti ende de ba ne se ne be hu se omo ye nkola inti no jury ne kra no enya de a ye betumi use omo. I mean so we didn't know all this and then we were delaying and we said say we were training the jury we na ye nim ana like what is going on. Oh eya na nyama bi say na man krofo elusu trust in a friend saying eya na nyama bi say na man krofo elusu trust in the legal system. No, let me read another story where your GNA for Ghana News Agency. Or say court yet to empanel jury in alleged Kasoa teen killers. Where your April 5th. I say an Accra High Court has adjourned the case involving the two teenagers standing trial over the murder of a 10-year-old boy at Kasoa in the Central Region. Also, when the case was called on Tuesday, April 5th, 2022, the court presided over by Justice Onwa Miss Lydia Osemafo told the parties that the registrar of the court had informed her that the few people invited for the selection as jury were being trained by the Judicial Service Training Institute. She said the registrar had therefore asked the court for a few more days to prepare the jurors. Inti, they told us. Justice Osemafo said in view of that and considering the Easter holidays, the court had to adjourn the matter to May 11th, 2022 for the jury to be empaneled. The teenager is standing trial. Yeah, adjourn because ye pese jury no ye empanel omo, ye train omo. Inti ya adjourn ba ye endra. Ya adjourn ba ende May 12th. In the story, no see May 11th, then no more court May 12th. And no do court May 12th. Judge say, in Kolane Krano, yesha, jury no, omuhu enhia biom because omo ye nkola, e wose ye den nkola mra, ene ni omudi. Ni ye den nkola mra ni omudi, dia. The number of years, say hu ne se omudi bone krana, the number of years nkola we ye betumi achi omo atum, 3 years. Hey, Charlie. So be to me, abwa adwumo po say, wo kune na downfall. Up till now, I don't want to be prejudicial because as no court and anything in court, I mean they are innocent until proven otherwise. What you say? But let's look at the matters. Asemna edomo sono. It is ye ko hunu se no kware nkola we ene kum wo mo downfall ya 3 years spend ye be man nkola yakwa ko den fiase. Ye wi ani ye sanso e jomo. They should come back to society. Hey, Charlie, let's. Oh my God, same way you. Eh? Let me read it again. Maybe mina. I don't know. Maybe mina meant to me reading. I don't know. Maybe mina mantias. Let me read that side again. I see. According to the court, the oldest among them is still a young offender under the Juvenile Justice Act, and in the case before us, neither offense. If he is found culpable, is likely to be sentenced a maximum of 3 years under the Juvenile Justice Act. And in the case before, I want to read it again so I get it. I don't want, read the namentias here because I don't know. I see, and in the case before us, neither offense. And in the case, and in the case before us, neither offense, if he is found capable, if he is found capable, is likely to be sentenced a maximum of 3 years under the Juvenile Justice Act. Hey. So we say true. As I say, Nkolano, you who say a no quarry your mokra ne di nyambransem na. The number of years I will bet a dem 3 years. Hey, Charlie. Yes, Remo. Yes, Remo. Listen, and things like this, you see, it will send a lot of message across. It will send a lot of message across. Look at how the case was going. Ye delay, yesi o nende ya journey na asem no kra ne ye hu ye beka yesi o registrar a trainee jury afa day ya ka say ye mbra na e bia ye beba na registrar na trainee jury ewie na jury betena se na trial wa sha ase no ye ba day no yesi o ade ne kra no omo ye nkola na ye de nkola mbra na ene omu bedi nti jury ne kra na hu hia all this while ya court ni enim so omo ye nkola ni enim se jury hu hia day ya ka say registrar omu trainee jury na jury aba betena se ne yembra dabi no yedu sa ada ne ye ka se events jury no krom hu hia na nkola ne kra na ombe se ye hu se asem no omu dibone na omu bedem 3 years. 3 years. What message are you sending to the family? What message are you sending to the family? Nkola wo o my way mu What message are we sending? And I make an inquala we share one more lawyers and so I was say the two were represented in court with their lawyers, Samuel R1TUAL and Martin Kpebu. Martin Kpebu is I don't know for the Samuel R1TUAL, but the Martin Kpebu is a very big lawyer. We did some kesia e Ghana ha. I don't know how he got to come and defend Sankole, but nini name no so a lawyer the omo edwuma no lawyer the omo edwuma no but etiefo Charlie, yeah, I don't know what to say. Oh, seriously, I don't know what to say. Obi say ignorant judge into Obi bisa say ignorant judge. Or see, so the judge didn't know the Young Offenders Act when she previously scheduled the trial by jury. Only in my country can we get this ruling. Enobi ebisa no. Asemo mi ebisa yo. Enobi ebisa. Say nti judge no onim. Say omo ye nkola na jury no. Nti enda wo ye ka se ye twen jury no na wo ko kan same way. Enobi ebisa no. Charlie Hamil, I say nonsense juvenile act. I say what a stupid and useless juvenile justice act. That is why there is so much criminal activities in the country by these young ones. Once someone has been able to kill, he must be killed too by facing adult trial. And listen, Masa, put yourself in the shoes of the family of Sakolana Wowu you know. Inti sebia ya wowo ba. Ena na downfall. Etumi bo adwumopo sei. Sa okoku na akwa akwaji sikedro. Na weku no na afi asem na akọ court. Na what say yesi ye ma akola ne 3 masa. Chale asem we yenhwe ne anka ne ye o na yanhwe ne ya ide egufuo beba o. Yanhwe ne ya ide reprisal attacks beba o. Anhwe ne ya san nkola we no listen, let me tell you one thing. He ebusianfo na wo mo chi nkola we ede nkola no eba police for no ho no omo ayade because enye bebia na obenya ne saa. He community bi a won obi ena obi ena nka ye kun ni nua bema ketwa na wakwa akwachi akola no se wode no ko police station wati bi da wo bu na ku no ho ana ateka na nini na ateka na ye draw na obu na ku no na nini na ateka na ye draw. So for the family to arrest these kids and bring these kids to the police, masa omo ayade ye kumoba na wachi ni paku na okun ba no hu say ye na downfall na unso wen kun ni bi na de na ko police for ho hey why are there papa and they be man krofu ikra feel say and there so muni man komu so kun kola we bi na nka ateka. That is how the family will be feeling because ye we na nkola ye hu ni so mu no mu dis anyamran se na 3 years ni ebe mom. Oh come on man, what is this? Chale asem no ye asem no ni nka ni ye o. Asem way can ye na Ghana na omaya yetimusisi ano. People already don't have trust in the judiciary like that. And same way base you know, chale. I don't know. Me listen, I want to go back and be reading the thing again because I want to believe say it is me na make it here no wrong. I say Kasoa R1TUAL boys face 3 years jail term as court drops jury trial. Am I the one getting the heading wrong? Am I the one getting the story wrong? Am I the one? Because Charlie, won't try my dream right.